Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? No? Is it working? Ritesh? Working now? Okay. So my name is Brajesh Mishra and I will be taking your CSAT maths wala part. Correct? So have you appeared this year's prelims? So how was the paper if we compare with the previous years? So what was the pattern change this year? The way in GS. So few questions were there where they were asking like this way, 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, few questions were there. So we can expect ki this year more number of questions on this line can be asked, correct? Acha. So CSAT. So CSAT mein protests are also going on. You might be aware of this. What they are demanding, like the cutoff should be lower to 23%. So UPSC is going to listen to this. So UPSC has given reply also on this. We are not going to lower the cutoff, and what demand you are making, that is not very fine. Because they were asking, syllabus तो देखा है सबने CSAT का? What is there in the syllabus? Maths के लिए, quants के लिए? What is the syllabus? Basically they have written basic numeracy, and that too of class 10 level. Then we have data interpretation, both class 10 level. But do you see the questions? They are of class 10 level. So this was the question of the aspirant, that why is it so? Why so difficult questions were framed? So UPSC has given the reply that, see, the skill set you develop by reading class 10 level books, with the help of that skill set, you can solve these questions. So UPSC is very smart. So they have given this reply that, see, the skill set, if you are working on your skill set, then only you can solve these questions. Then another concern was key humanities students. They are suffering for this toughness in CSAT. On that also UPSC has given the reply that, see, we have data, and that data shows that humanities students and engineering graduate or science graduates, there is no significant change if we talk about number of students who passed CSAT paper. So we can infer that humanities students, they have passed more in numbers as compared to science and engineering graduates. So this is kind of interpretation we can have, but UPSC has given this hint. You see, this year this happened. And I have seen few students who have appeared for CAT, and they are getting like 98, 99, 97. They failed this year because of this confidence, I am getting this much. So they did not go for previous year questions also. They just appeared in the examination. Usme they are getting like 62, 63 this way. So we need to do some practice, because number system says there were so many questions. Permutation combination says there were so many questions. Percentage, profit loss, time, speed and distance, other things, other topics UPSC left. So we need to have some practice. Number system, if we see the question, if we devote some time, we can solve them. But if we practice, then only we can solve in given that 2 hours time. So for that, we need to practice. So CSAT may we have maths wala part, then we have LR, then we have comprehension, reading comprehension. So for reading comprehension, what are you doing? What do you think, what can be done for reading comprehension? So reading newspaper is enough for this RC part, but try to see ki what kind of keywords, tail words they are asking in the questions. Try to understand those tail words, keywords. After then you can solve the answers. If you are reading newspaper, editorial, every day you are reading. Newspaper to roj pad rahe ho na, every day you are reading newspaper. So you are comprehending the things. Editorial mein so many information is there. And we are summarizing and getting something out of it. That is basically comprehension. So every day you are doing this practice. So comprehension ke liye that is enough, and try to see previous year questions. Our classes may be previous year questions will be solved along with the tail words key explanation, how we can see these tail words. Then LR may be the same thing we can follow, key previous year questions. If we see LR, the weightage of the LR questions, earlier it was more. But it is going less and less. This year, how many questions were from LR topic? Around 10 to 12 questions we can say. But from maths, it is 40 questions. And the same way comprehension may be. Comprehension may earlier around 35 questions were asked. Here 25 to 30. Here 15 to 20. This way the questions were asked. But now here RC may around 25 questions. This year around 27 I guess questions were asked. LR may 10. Here more than 40 questions were asked. More than 40 questions were asked in the maths part. So we need to understand this thing, ki maths may if 40 questions are asked, we don't need to solve all the questions. We need to leave some questions. Some questions are asked just to leave. If you are solving those questions, you are killing your time. So art of leaving question is very important in CSAT ka paper. Ki which question we need to leave. If you are devoting 30 seconds, 1 minute, you're not able to solve that question, don't take it on your ego. Ki yaar ye padha to tha. I have read this. So why not? I'm not getting the answer. So usme you are devoting 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Still you are getting answer, but you are killing your time. So it's better try to start leaving questions. 40 questions hai. If you have done 15, 20 questions, that is enough. And we cannot go with this strategy, ki I am strong in maths, I will do all the questions from maths part. I will leave LR part or I will leave RC part. You need to rely on all these three parts. So RC mein, if 25 questions are there, we can solve 15 to 20 questions. Accuracy will be low here. Like 4 or 5 questions you are getting wrong, but still you will get some marks. So this way, and try to assess yourself. Where are you strong? Where are you little weak? Or where are you less strong? So try to assess yourself through tests and try to see ki how you can approach the paper. Starting mein, you are doing maths. Starting mein you are doing LR. Starting mein you are doing RC. These things you can assess from the tests. Try to see, start with the RC, start with the LR, start with the maths. Try to see ki what is happening, how many questions you are attempting, and what about accuracy. So these things are very important. So this will come with time. So last year if you have appeared, like this year if you have appeared, so what kind of score you were expecting? And which part, maths, LR, RC mein, in which part you were thinking that this part is little difficult for me? So have you assessed that thing? Is year ki performance to assess kar li hogi na, this year ki. So what do you think? 64. So how many questions you have attempted? 41 questions. Out of 41, how many maths questions? How many LR? Okay, so these things also you need to see ki how many questions I have attempted from maths part, from LR, from comprehension, and what was your accuracy, and how much time you devoted for maths, LR, and comprehension. These things you need to see ki how I am doing, where do I stand, correct? Acha. So We have syllabus, we have this question number ka distribution, we have seen what are the topics we are going to study in the classes. How we have decided that these topics are important or these topics are asked. So we have previous year questions. If we go 17 to 23, we'll see that these many topics are asked. Like number system. इसी में we can say कि LCM HCF. Then we have percentage, profit loss, discount, then we have time, speed, distance, time and work, then we have averages, then we have set theory के questions, then we have little bit algebra, then we have this permutation, combination and probability. Then we have this simple interest, compound interest, then mensuration, then we have geometry. So these are basically the topics, and also ratio and mixtures. Basically these topics pe UPSC is asking questions. So we have listing of around 12-13 topics. There are subtopics also for these topics. So these are basically the topics which we are going to study in the classes. And we'll also try to see what is the trend, which topic is more important, which topic is less important. This also we need to understand. So what do you think, which topic is the most important here? Number system, because why it is most important? Because more number of questions are asked from this topic. So number system say, earlier if we see, around 10 to 15 questions were asked. 17, 18, 19, 20. Then 21, 22, 23, the number is like increasing. 15 questions, 17 questions, 19, 20, this way. This year, around 20 questions were asked. 20 questions were asked from this topic only, number system. If we club with this, HCF and LCM. LCM, HCF say around 1 or 2 questions are asked every year, and this year also 1 question was there. Then we have this topic, percentage, profit loss discount. Is say earlier 5 to 8 questions were asked. If we club with SI and CI also, simple interest, compound interest, basically the application of percentage only, and ratio and mixtures. So isse every year 5 to 8 questions were asked, 10 questions sometime 12 questions, but this year not a single question was asked from this topic. So UPSC is not changing the pattern, not changing the, basically changing the trend. Ki you might have seen GS ka paper, usme modern Indian history se how many questions were there? 2 or 3? Because एक question तो regulating act पे था, तो polity वाले वो were saying कि this is from polity. So 2 or 3 questions. But how much time we devote to read this MIH wala part? How many classes, how many books we study for this MIH? But only 2-3 questions were asked. So this way UPSC does. Ki every year, one topic say they will ask more question, one topic say they will ask or they cannot ask questions like world history से means में if we see, so not every year they are asking questions from world history. The same way for post independence also we can see कि UPSC is not asking questions at all. So sometimes candidates leave these topics कि चलो यार पता नहीं आएगा कि नहीं आएगा, so better to leave this topic. आएगा तो देखेंगे, एक question तो वैसे जाता ही है means में. So this way UPSC is doing the things. So we cannot leave these topics. What happens कि this year percentage से so many questions are asked. We cannot predict this, but we know कि these topics से ही questions will come. And you might have seen this कि mains का paper if you see, and if you see the syllabus, and if you try to do mapping, questions, syllabus, each syllabus के point से we see कि questions are framed. What UPSC is doing nowadays, कि taking one topic, another topic, they are clubbing both the topics and making a new question. The same way here CSAT may be, because 2013 में CSAT आया था ना. So after then, very simple question, 23, 14, 15, 16, where very simple questions were asked, basic questions. Very simply, we were scoring like 130, 140, 150. No one was bothering about CSAT at all. But after then, what UPSC did, कि they increased the difficulty level. So the same way GS may be. Earlier, not this hard question were asked, but now, because UPSC cannot repeat the question, so they are increasing the difficulty level, but still they are sticking to the syllabus. Syllabus se hi questions are asked. But the way we develop our understanding, the way we develop our analysis, these things are important for UPSC examination, be it GS or CSAT. Correct. So this way questions are asked. Time, speed, distance se every year 2-3 questions are asked. Isme there are subparts. Trains, poles, relative speed and so and so. Boats, race, these questions are asked. Then time and work. Time and work se bhi every year 2 questions are asked. But this year only 1 question. Then we have averages. Averages se 1 or 2 question. Ages wale questions they ask. So we can put here in this bracket only average topic. Then we have the set theory. Set theory say 1 question, not every year they are asking. But we need to have a basic understanding what set theory is, how we can solve the questions. Then we have this algebra wala part. Isse UPSC does not ask questions, but in some questions we get something कि अब quadratic equation आ गया या something आ गया, तो how we can solve them. So basic understanding we need to have. Basic understanding we need to have. Then we have this permutation, combination and a probability. Earlier permutation combinations and no question was asked. But 17 onwards, 17, 18 onwards, they started asking question, 1 or 2, 1, 2, 3, this way. But last year and this year, around 10 questions are asked from permutation and combination, more than 10 questions this year. So we need to understand this, key what is basic counting. Because here also aspirants, they have complained ki sir, this is from higher mathematics. This is not of class 10 level. So UPSC replied kisi skill set, and whatever the question we framed, that those are related with the basic accounting. Permutation combination, when we start reading, the first topic is basic counting. So UPSC said ki this is related to basic counting thing. So we are not, if we are solving these questions, we are not applying any formula to get the answer. So hit and trial say we can get the answer. But वहाँ पे UPSC को we can tell कि sir 2 hours time. So 2 hours time में if we are doing hit and trial, so how many questions we can solve? So but अब UPSC is asking, so we'll try to see कि what kind of questions we can answer and what kind of questions we can leave. So here we need to be little smart. And then probability. Probability say 1 question, but not every year they are asking about this probability wala part. And probability, if they are asking, then the probability is less कि our answer is correct in probability wale questions. But still, we'll try to see what is the basic, what are the basic concepts related to probability, because probability there are so many topics, so many things. If anyone is having maths optional, stats optional, physics, so they can read a lot about this probability. But CSAT के syllabus में basic probability will try to understand, correct? Then we have this SI and CI. This also, not every year, but alternate years पे one question is asked. Then these things, यहाँ पे 1 or 2 questions, but the nature of the question this way कि they are basically asking about percent change. So they relate these topic with percentage. So how, like area is there, if we know the formula of area, we know the formula of volume, so what percent change we can see here. So basically percentage से these are linked. So here we just need to understand and remember some formulas like area, volume, this way. Surface area, volume, this way we need to learn some formulas only. And we'll try to see some basic questions what UPSC is asking. That's it. Then we have this ratios and mixtures. So every year, 2-3 questions we can say UPSC was asking. But if we take this year's examination is kind of exception. So this year how UPSC is going to frame questions, what topics they are going to take, we cannot expect. But we can expect that these are the list of the topics on which UPSC is going to ask questions. So we'll try to understand the things, and UPSC CSAT paper is different from SSC or CAT. Why? Because there you get less time to solve the questions. So there we need to learn shortcuts. Here in UPSC के paper में if you see, you will not find shortcuts. We need to have understanding of conventional methods. So they frame such a way कि shortcuts लगता ही नहीं है. But still we'll try to see कि कहाँ पे we can use these shortcuts. But we'll rely on understanding basic concepts, and we'll try to see what conventional methods are there to get the answer. Okay? So this way, this is the listing of topics. Then we have trend also. So इसके बाद we'll start with the first topic, that is number system. Number system से we'll start. ठीक है? Number system. And number system mein there are some subtopics. And what will be the approach for this class? What I'm going to take the approach, will try to understand basic concepts, then basic questions. Basic questions, after understanding, after solving the basic questions, we'll try to solve previous year questions, 17 to 23. Because before that, all the questions which were asked, they are of basic nature. So basic questions we'll solve after understanding the concept, then we'll try to solve previous year questions. So in the class itself, we'll solve most of the questions which are asked in 17 to 23. Then I will provide some practice sets. Like number system say, I will provide practice set, some questions around 130 questions I will provide for number system itself. Then TSD, time and work, and other topics will come. In that also I will provide some practice questions. So everyone is going to appear for this year 24 wala exam. So GS is also going on. Ki GS you have covered. GS is also going on. And optional is also. So when you started this, for this year's preparation, when you started your journey, like when you jumped to UPSC preparation, which month? July. So like 1 or 2 months before you started this. You joined GS classes, and before that also you appeared for the this 23 wala exam. Everyone has appeared this 23 wala exam, prelims? Not everyone. Okay, don't worry. So if not appeared for this year's exam, try to see the question papers. Not just 23 ka question paper, previous year's paper also. Correct? And I will provide you the list of previous year questions. Like number system mein, what are the previous year questions which were asked? I will provide you a list. Around 80 questions are there. 80 to 90 questions in this 17 से 23 में. Around 80 questions will be there in that PDF. And we'll try to discuss most of the questions. And some questions we'll see ki how we can leave these questions. Why we are going to leave these kind of questions in the examination? Because it is going to kill your time. We'll see that also. Correct? So this way we'll approach for the classes. अगर कहीं पे भी, any time if you feel कि ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा, however, whatever the question, the query is, try to raise your hand and ask the question. कुछ ऐसा नहीं, कोई doubt silly हो ही नहीं सकता. Doubt is doubt only. That cannot be silly. Correct? So कहीं भी कुछ भी multiplication, addition, कहीं भी कुछ भी दिक्कत आए, you just raise your hand and ask the question. Because our motto is to clear the exam ना. तो this is practice. तो यहाँ पे अगर बेइज्जती लगता है कि बेइज्जती हो रही है, होने दो. Don't worry. We just need to understand the things so that we can clear this examination. GS में भी यही करना है. Whenever you feel कि I'm not able to understand this, ask your doubt. Don't miss any doubt. पूछना है. कितना सिली हो सकता है, क्या हो सकता है, अगल बगल वाले क्या बोलेंगे, उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है, होगा नहीं होगा तो अपना होगा ना, अगल बगल वाले क्या करेंगे. So सबके लिए, this is for everyone. Any doubt, ask your questions. We'll try to make you understand. ठीक है. और एक और चीज़, like you might be having flatmates, roommates, friends who are preparing for this UPSC paper. So any topic you feel ki it is difficult for me, try to read that topic and try to make them understand. If they feel ki this topic for them it is difficult, you know that, and for you also it is difficult, try to read that thing and try to make them understand. Try to teach them. While teaching, you understand more. While teaching, you get to know ki this I missed. This I missed. So these things also you can do at your home. Your peer group might be there. So there you can discuss these things. Try to teach them. जिसमें लगे कि मुश्किल है, teach them. Be it GS, be it anything. Answer writing से लेके essay, ethics, everywhere you can do these things. Correct? So number system में there are some subtopics. The first topic is number of zeros. Then we have 2-digit, 3-digit number. Then we have number of pages questions. Then we have this unit digit. Then we have divisibility rule. Then application of these things. UPSC is clubbing these topics and making one new question, where this divisibility rule is also there, unit digit wala point B, it is there, 2-digit and 3-digit number topic is also there. So they are clubbing the topics and giving us difficult questions. Correct? Then after completing these things, we'll try to understand this, HCF and LCM. This is also linked with number system. Correct? Everyone has written this. These are the subtopics. Okay, we'll start with number of zeros. Number of zeros is the first subtopic of number system. So number of zeros topic means number of zeros at the end of any expression. Suppose I am writing any number. How many zeros are there at the end? 2. So number of zeros, that means basically we are talking about number of zeros at the end of the number or at the end of the product. We'll see that. If this way I am writing, how many zeros are there? Number of zeros we are talking about topic. So we are discussing only this. Number of zeros at the end. बीच में कितने zeros आ रहे हैं? We are not interested and we cannot calculate. If this way the question is asked, leave that question. Or try to see any trick if you can apply, try to see that. So number of zeros topic is basically on this. Number of zeros at the end. So how we get 1 0? If we multiply 5 into 2, we get 10. So 1 0 at the end. If we multiply 5 into 2 into 5 into 2, what will get? 100. 5 into 2, 10. 5 into 2, 10. 10 into 10. So we are getting 100. At the end, how many zeros are there? 2. So if we are multiplying this way, so we are getting 3 zeros. So here if we take the factors, 10 को we can write 5 into 2. इसको भी we can write 5 into 2. Here also we can write 5 into 2. This is basically 100. कितना आया? 3 आएगा ना? 1000. So 5 and 2 का 1 pair, 5 and 2 का 1 pair, 5 and 2 का 1 pair. So total 3 pairs we are getting, and we are getting 3 zeros at the end. That means the basic idea here is कि if we are having this multiplication, if we are getting 5 and 2 ka 1 pair, that means 1 0 will be there at the end. Take any expression this way. 7 into 9 into 5 into 2 into 3 into 11. This is the expression. If we multiply, we'll get some value. In that value, how many zeros will be there at the end? This way only questions are asked. So here we need to see how many 5s are there, how many 2s are there, how many pairs of 5 and 2 we can make. So how many pairs we can make here? 5 and 2 ka? 1 5 is here, another 2 is here. So 5 and 2 ka 1 pair we can make. 1 pair, that means in this expression 5 into 2 and other some values. So we'll get at the end 1 0 and we'll get some other digits, but we are interested only number of zeros at the end. Number of zeros in any expression will get only when we get 5 and 2 ka 1 pair. Correct? So this you have written these examples. Then we'll try to see how questions are asked. So 5 and 2 ka 1 pair if we see, that means 1 0 at the end will get. This is very simple. ये समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Okay. Suppose this way I am writing 5 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. This is the expression. इसमें how many zeros will be there at the end? If we multiply this, we'll get some number. In that number, how many zeros will be there at the end? 1. Why? Because here number of 5s, 1, only 1 5 is there. Number of 2s, 1 2 3 4, 4 2s are there. How many pairs we can make of 5 and 2? Only 1 pair we can make. because for these twos, we cannot have extra 5s. So only one pair of 5 and 2 we can make. ठीक? We'll start with very simple examples and we'll try to generalize for broader terms. Correct? So this way we understood कि 5 and 2 का one pair if we are getting, resultant value में how many zeros will be there at the end. Correct? Understood? कहीं भी कुछ ना समझ में आए तुरंत बोलना है. I will repeat again everything. Okay. Suppose we are taking this way, one example. Y is equal to 15 into 10 into 5 into 2 into 6 into 8. This is the expression. How many? Sorry? 2 zeros. And everyone will try to solve these questions. Ki what answer you are getting? Be it incorrect, be it correct, just tell me. This is, we are learning here, we are learning things. 3 zeros. Okay. So here we'll try to see number of 5s and number of 2s. So earlier only 2, 3, 5 were there, but here bigger numbers are there, 15, 10, 8, 6. So we need to take factors. How we calculate factors? Like 15 ko we can write 5 into 3. 15 ko we can write 5 into 3. 10 ko we can write 2 into 5. 5 ko we can write 5, 2. Then 6 ko we can write 2 into 3. 8 ko we can write 2 into 2 into 2. So these are very simple things. Correct? This is understood how we can take factors. If we are taking factors, that numbers will be less than 10. Factors if we are taking, like 15 ka factor, so 5 into 3. Ki 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tak ka factor will take. So 5 into 3. So here we'll calculate number of 5s. Number of 5s. For each term, 15 mein how many 5s are there? 5 into 3, that means 1 5 is present. Here 1 5, here 1 5, here 0 0 0. Total number of 5s 1 2 3. Number of 5s 3. So here we need to understand, because after this class, in the next class, if we are giving this question, solving this question, we'll think here we are multiplying here, why we are adding these things? Why we are adding these things? So we need to understand, we are basically finding out how many 5s are there. So first term pe 1 5, second pe 1, third pe 1, and rest pe 0 5s. That means total 3 5s are there in this expression. Then number of 2s. Here 0, here 1, 0, 1, here 1, here 3, na? 2 into 2 into 2, 3. So total number of 2s, 1, 2, 3 plus 3, 6. So we have number of 5s, 3, and number of 2s, 6. So how many pairs we can make of 2 and 5? 3 pairs. Because number of 5s are coming 3. So 3 5 के साथ ये 3 2s तो आ जाएंगे. 5 into 2, 5 into 2, 5 into 2, 3 zeros. But remaining 3 2 के साथ we are not getting any extra 5. So we'll say here कि 3 pairs we can make. If 3 pairs we can make, how many zeros are there at the end of this expression? This product? 3. So answer will be 3 zeros. 3 zeros at the end. So simply we understood this, कि any expression is given, we'll try to figure out, find out how many 5s are there, how many 2s are there, and expression में multiplication होना चाहिए. We'll try to see if addition is there, then how we'll calculate number of zeros at the end. That will also try to understand. So this is understood everyone? अगर कहीं पे ना समझ में आए, I will repeat it again. Correct? अच्छा. So UPSC has asked one question on these basic things. The question is this. Write down the question. How many zeros are there? How many zeros are there at the end of, how many zeros are there at the end of the following product? 2020 में this question came, bracket में 2020 you is right. The question is this way. One into 5 into 10 into 15 into 20 into 25 into 30. Basically 5 का table. 35, 40, 45, 50, then we have 55 and 60. This way the expression is given. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. This expression is given. The question is how many zeros are there at the end of this product. Here also, we'll try to solve this question. Take some 1 or 2 minutes and see ki what answer you are getting. Try to calculate number of 5s and try to take the factors. For each term, try to calculate number of 5s and number of 2s. So what answer you are getting? 10. I think 10 is the right answer. Let's see. 10 is coming. So 10. So try to solve this. Okay. See here, for each term, 10 is coming. So for each term, we need to calculate number of 5s and number of 2s. So basically 5 का table है ये. So here 5 का table है, that means 5 is going to come more than number of 2s. If 2 का table होता, that means number of 2s is coming more than number of 5s. So this thing will infer from this answer, this question. So यहाँ पे number of 5s here 0, here 1, here 10 का factor 5 into 2, 1 5 is there. Number of 2s, if we take the 10 का factor 5 into 2, 1 5, 1 2. Then we have 15, 5 into 3, 0, here 1. Then 1 and 5 into 4. So that means 2 is coming twice here. Here 25, we can write 5 into 5. That means twice 5 is coming. And 0, here 1, 5 into 6. So once 2 is coming, here 5 into 7. Once 5 is coming, 0. Here 5 into 8. तो 5 का टेबल है तो everywhere 1 5 will be there. At least 1 5. Like 25, 50, 75, 100 this way. More than 1 5 will come. 50, 60 तक है ना? Okay. So यहाँ पे 1 5. How many 2s? 3. 5 into 8. 8 को we can write 2 into 2 into 2. This way. Then we have 45. 5 into 9. 1 5. And here 0. Then we have 50. 50 को we can write 5 into 5 into 2. Correct? इस पे लोगो आ जा रहा होगा मुझे लग रहा है. Correct? So this 2 5s. Then here 55 पे 1. यहाँ पे 0 आएगा. That means 2 will come once. 55 पे once. 60 पे 10 into 6, 5 into 2 into 2 into 3. So 5 is coming once and 2 is coming twice. So number of 5s we can count here. So number of 5s total 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, कितना आया? 13 आया? 14. 14 आया. And number of 2s? Number of 2s 1, 3, 4, 7, 9 and कहीं पे मिस हो रहा है? 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 7, 2, 9, यहाँ पे 1, 10. So how many pairs we can make? यहाँ पे 14 सब में आया है, सबके में 14 आया कि 13 आया? 14. Correct. 13 आया है. So have we missed anyone or added once more? आप बताइए. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Correct? 13, 14. Yes. So how many pairs we can make of 5 and 2? Which is less? 10 के साथ तो 10 5 के पेयर बन जाएंगे. But we are left with 4 5s. For those 4 5s, we are not having extra 2s. So we can make only 10 pairs. That means at the end of this product, how many zeros will be there? 10. 10 is the answer. If this way question is asked, we can simply calculate number of 5s and number of 2s. Because अगर calculation करना शुरू करें तो it will be difficult. इसको इससे multiply करो then this way it will be little difficult. So here we can see if 5 का table is given, तो उसमें number of 5s will be more than number of 2s. So that means if we are simply calculating number of 2s, those many pairs we can make with 2 and 5. अगर यहीं पे 2 का table होता, try to see the second question. This you have written in your notebook. So these questions, whatever the question we are discussing, try to write them in your notebook and try to solve them. Because at the end, like January, February, when you are revising the things, you will have one notebook from where you can revise these things. You know, but you can forget things. है ना? Graduation में तो सब कुछ पढ़ा हुआ है हमने. But how much we remember from graduation subjects? So we need to have this thing, key one notebook. For GS also, try to make your own notes and keep these things in your mind, ki how we can revise all those things what we have read throughout the year. That is very important. You have read so many things. If you are not able to revise the things before the exam, that means everything is wasted. So keep this thing in your mind and work on it, ki how we can revise. Whatever we are studying, are we able to revise these things? Then only you read that extra material, extra thing. That you need to have this thing in your mind. This is very important. Otherwise, you are just wasting your time. Correct? So this way we have calculated. Achha. Suppose the next question is this way. Suppose y is equal to 2 into 4 into 6 into 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 this way. And the question is, ki how many zeros are there at the end? So here we need to understand ki this is 2 ka table. That means we are going to get number of 2's more than number of 5's. So basically we can calculate how many 5's are there. And number of 2's will be more than number of 5's in this expression. So we simply here can count number of 5's. Asan hai? Simple. So number of 5's here only, or kahin pe 5 is not coming. That means 1 0 at the end. 1 0 at the end is our answer. इस expression को और बड़ा कर सकते थे. 20, 22, 24. This way we can expand. We just need to calculate only number of 5's here. So simple होगा question. So we have solved this kind of question, this type of question. So if this kind of question will come in the examination, we can easily solve them. Otherwise, it will look very difficult. Okay? So this way we can proceed. And the next thing here, write down the next question. That is little difficult. Not that difficult, but still. See. Suppose we are having this expression. 1, 3, 4, 5 till 50. This is the expression. We need to calculate how many zeros are there at the end of this product. This is the question. पक्का 10. The way we calculated 25 में 2 5's, 50 में 2 5's. So 10 plus 2, 12 आएगा I guess, है ना? 10 plus 2. 25 में 1 5 we have already calculated, counted. 50 में 1 5 we have already counted. So 2 extra 5's we are getting. Try to solve this question, everyone. So those who have solved this question, 12 आ रहा है ना? Correct. Try to solve the questions. If you are taking more time, don't worry. This is the first class, so don't worry, try to solve those questions. And we'll try to do these things कि in the class itself will study CSAT. After the class, you just go to home, try to study GS papers, try to write answers, try to attempt prelims tests, try to see other things, try to read newspaper, current affairs, other things. Classes में you are devoting 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Just this time is enough for CSAT preparation. So we are understanding the concept, we are practicing also. So what else you need to have? Practice set I will provide you that you can use in later time, like January, February, May, you can start with those practice sets, correct? So this is, in this question, how we can calculate? Like this way, writing it is different, difficult. Ki number of fives, 1, 2, 3 way, how we can write. So first we need to understand this, ki number of twos will be more or number of fives will be more. So this we need to understand first, correct? So how we can calculate this, or how we can sense this thing, ki number of twos will be more or number of fives will be more. We need to see some trend. Start with 1, number of fives and number of twos. Here 0, 0, but here 1, here 0, here 2, here 5 is 1. So if we are going from 1 to 5, and this is continuous progression, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this way it is given. So till 5 we are getting only 1 5, and how many 2s we are getting? 3. So we can generalize this thing, if we go further, number of 2s will be more than number of 5s. So we don't need to calculate a number of 2s. Ki number of 2s in any case here will be more than number of 5s. So basically we need to calculate how many times 5 has come. Those many pairs we can make with 2. 5 and 2 ka, those many pairs we can make. And those many zeros will be there at the end. So we just need to see how many 5s are there. So we can sense here ki first 5 पे आ रहा है, then second 5 10 पे, 10 का टेबल, 5 का टेबल, then third 5 15, fourth 20, then we have 25 पे 5 will come. So this will be 5th and 6th also. Why? 25 का factor if we take 5 into 5, so 5th and 6th 5 will be there at 25. Then we have 7th 5. After 25 we have 30. Then 8th will be at 35. Then 9th will be at 40. 10th will be at 45. 11th will be at 50, but 50 ka factors if we take 5 into 5 into 2, 25 into 2, 5 into 5 into 2. So 11th and 12th 5. That means number of 5s in this expression 12, and number of 2s more than 12. So how many pairs we can make of 5 and 2? 12, because those 2s were more than 12, there are 2s. So after 12 pairs, remaining 2s will be there, but for those 2s, we are not having extra 5s. So we can say ki how many zeros we can get? Only 12. Simple hai, correct? After this, we'll try to understand the concept of factorial. If we understand the concept of factorial, this expression will be, this solution will be very simple. We'll try to see ki what is the concept of factorial and how we can apply the concept of factorial in calculating number of zeros. Correct? So this understood, everyone has written this? लिख लिया सबने, everyone? Now we have concept of factorials. To calculate number of zeros. So factorial का concept you might have read कि n factorial if it is written this way or this way, we write this way only n minus 1, n minus 2, this way 1. So basically anywhere if factorial is written, like 3 का factorial. So how we write 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. This way only we write. So n minus 1, n minus 2 just we can forget. Any number का factorial is written, 4 का factorial. So we'll start with 4, we'll multiply by 3, less 1, less 1, less 1, this way. This way we expand factorial terms, correct? So any number is written, like 125 का factorial. So how will we write? 125, 124, 123. This way we'll multiply less 1, less 1, less 1 until when? Till we get 1 multiplied by. So this way 4, 3, 2, 1. This way will expand the terms of factorial. So factorial where it originated, permutation combination से it got originated. कि arrangements से factorial का concept की 3 pens are there, 3 places are there, how we can arrange them. So 3 places at one place, 3 pens we can arrange. At this place 3 pens we can arrange. So 1 pen is already there. So remaining 2 can be arranged at this. Remaining 1 can be arranged at this. Then we multiply. So we get 6. So basically 3 factorial arrangements are there. तो arrangement से factorial का concept आया है. When we'll study this permutation and combination, we'll understand this factorial वाला concept more there. But here we just need to understand कि how we expand any number का factorial. This way only we can expand. Correct? अगर इसी में कोई पूछ दे कि यार 1.5 का factorial, so this is part of higher mathematics. तो उसमें कौन सा फंक्शन लगाना है, गामा फंक्शन लगाना है, बीटा फंक्शन लगाना है, दैट इज नॉट इन द स्कोप ऑफ यूपीएससी CSAT syllabus. So we need to just see the whole numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 125, 30, 3 lakhs, 1 lakhs. This way only we are interested in factorial. So this way we expand factorial terms. Correct? Now we'll try to see, acha, 0 factorial is 1. This you can note down. Ki 0 factorial is 1. So when we are arranging this, isme there is one condition ki no arrangement is also one arrangement. So that is why we say ki 0 things ko if we are arranging, so how many ways are there? So we cannot arrange them. So no arrangement is also one arrangement. So that is why it is termed as 1. We'll understand this arrangement when we'll start study na, then we'll understand this also. Ki how, yes. 1 ka factorial is also 1. That is why I have written. 1 ka factorial is also 1. 0 ka factorial is also 1. So these two things are important. And 0 ka factorial is 1. So this will not help us in this topic, but it will help in permutation, combination and probability wale topics mein it will help us. So here we'll try to see some trend. See, 1 ka factorial is 1, 2 ka factorial, 2 into 1, 3 ka factorial, 3 into 2 into 1, 4 ka factorial, 4 into 3, 2, 1, 5 ka factorial, 5 4 3 2 1. 6 का फैक्टोरियल 6 5 4 3 2 1. So can we see some observation here? We are studying number of zeros, and for that we are looking for pairs of 5 and 2. So can we see some observations कि 5 and 2 anywhere it is coming? 5 के factorial में 5 and 2 is there. That means in this expression 1 0 will be there at the end. Expansion क्या होगा इसका? 24 5s are 120. So this is 120. At the end 1 0 is there because 1 5 and 2 का pair we are having. 6 factorial में at last digit पे what will be there? 0 will be there. So 1 0 2 0, how many zeros are there? First we'll try to understand कि what will be at the last place. Can we get 1 5 and 2 का pair 6 factorial में? That means 1 0 at the end. 7 factorial में. So every 7 का factorial, 8 का factorial, 9 का factorial, 1 lakh का factorial. उसमें आखिर में will write this way only कि नहीं? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. This will come. Any number का factorial we take. Suppose we take 10 का factorial. इसमें भी 5 and 2 का at least one pair will be there or not? कि 10 factorial को if we expand 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here 5 and 2 का pair is coming or not? That means at least 1 5 and 2 का pair we are getting. 5 factorial and beyond. Any number का factorial you take, at unit place 0 will be there. So this you can write down. First understand this कि is this okay कि till 4 factorial तक we are not getting any 5 and 2 का pair, and we can simply see कि final product is 1 2 6 here 24. So here no zeros are coming at the end, but 5 factorial में 5 and 2 का one pair, 1 0 at the end. 6 factorial में भी will get 5 and 6 factorial 7 8 9 beyond any number का factorial 5 factorial will come or not? So 5 and 2 का pair will get or not? So any number का factorial which is, so write down this thing. कि 5 factorial and beyond every time we will get zero at the end. Zero at the end. So take any number का factorial. If I ask you कि 1 lakh का factorial, or this way if I ask कि 1 lakh 25,793 का factorial, if I take, what digit will be there at end? 0 will be there, क्योंकि इसका factorial if we calculate आखिर में when will stop? जब 5 4 3 2 1 this way we are getting, that means 5 and 2 का at least one pair will get. तो any number का factorial if we take will get 0 at the end. ठीक है? अच्छा, तो if we write this way, कि 10 factorial. So this we have established कि 5 factorial and beyond every time will get 1 0 at the end. At least, I mean at the end will get 0. Now the question is कि how many zeros are there? If we get 10 factorial, how many zeros are there at the end of this product? 10 factorial. So 10 factorial ko we can write this way. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So how many pairs of 5 and 2 we can make here? 10 pe 5 is coming once, and here also once. 2 5s we are getting. And one more thing we can see here, कि any number का factorial if we take, so number of 5s you will get more or number of 2s you will get more? 2. क्योंकि this is continuous thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 this way. So continuous progression is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way. So number of 2s will always be more than number of 5s. So this you can write second note, कि any number का factorial, the factorial of any number will provide us more number of 2s as compared to number of 5s. So basically if question is asked about factorial, कि 10 का factorial, 15 का factorial, 16, 50, 100 का factorial, provide us कि how many zeros are there at the end. Then we'll try to look for only number of 5s, क्योंकि number of 2s will be more than number of 5s. Correct? So if this expression is there, 10 factorial में how many 5s are there? 2 5s. So 5 and 2 के how many pairs we can make? 2. That means 2 zeros will be there at the end of this product. If I ask 25 का factorial, how many zeros will be there at the end? 2 only. 25 में ही 2 आ जाएगा, twice 5. जैसे इसको if we expand, if we expand this way na, will expand till, so 5 का table is coming or not? 5 का table, that means 5 will come at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5 times it is coming, but 25 pe it is coming twice. So we'll say ki how many 5s are there? 6. But if I ask you ki 75 ka factorial, then this way counting is little difficult. For that, how we can calculate number of 5s in these kind of expression? So what we do, we have seen 10 का factorial. इसमें how many 5s are there? So basically we'll calculate in step 1, we'll divide this number 10 by 5 because we are looking for number of 5s. So we'll divide by 5. We'll see ki what quotient is coming. Remainder will not look for. So what quotient is coming here? 2. And we'll stop here. At 2 we'll stop because this 2 is less than 5. So we'll stop there and we'll say कि 2 5s are there. So basically 5 का table ही है ना, तो 5 into 10 है, तो 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. So basically we are looking for जो 5 का table है उसमें how many times 5 is coming. So 10 के table में 2 times it is coming. Suppose we are having this 25 का factorial. इसमें first step में will divide this number 25 by 5 because we are looking for how many 5s are there. What is the quotient here? 5. But 5 is equal to 5, so we can get one more 5. Again we'll divide, next step में 5 को again we'll divide by 5. We'll get 1. Then we'll add. 5 plus 1, 6 5s are there. So basically what we have understood, we have generalized this thing. कि 5 के table में 25 में twice 5 is coming. That is why we are dividing by 5 again when we are getting quotient 5 or more than 5. ठीक है? Any number, suppose 50 factorial or 45 factorial is there. How many 5s are there? First step में we'll divide this number 45 को 5 से. What quotient we are getting? 9. 9 is more than 5, so we'll go for second step. 9 को will divide by 5. Quotient is 1. So we'll stop here. Why we are stopping here? Because this one is less than 5. So total 5s, 9 plus 1, 10. 45 factorial में how many 5s are there? 10. This way we can understand. 10 zeros, yes. इसमें 45 factorial में if we are getting 10 5s, that means we can make pair of 5 and 2. How many? 10 pairs. That means 10 zeros will be there at the end of this product. So this we have understood. धीरे धीरे थोड़ा आराम से. ठीक है? Understood? Now see the previous question which we discussed. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 till 50 वाला question था. That this you have written कि how we are following steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3. This way we'll move forward. Like 100 का factorial if they are asking. Correct? Okay. So now we'll see the previous question. What was the question? कि y was equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this way till 50. तो इसको we can write this way, 50 into 49 into 48 into 47 till 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So basically this is the expansion of 50 का factorial. Correct? Simple है. So this is 50 का factorial. So अब 50 के factorial में number of 2's, any number का factorial if we take, number of 2's will always be more than number of 5's. So basically if they are asking number of zeros at the end, so we need to calculate only number of 5's. So number of 5's how we can calculate here? Number of 5's. Step 1 में we'll divide this number 50 को 5 से. We'll try to see कि what quotient we are getting. 10. Step 2 में we need to move because 10 is more than 5. 10 by 5, 2. We'll stop here. Why we are stopping? Because 2 is less than 5. So total number of 5's, 12. That means 12 zeros will be there at the end of this product. So ऐसे we don't need to count, है ना? We can simply calculate this way. If this way expression is given. ठीक है? So ठीक है. तो अभी we can take a break of 5-10 minutes. थोड़ा सा दिमाग को शांत करना है. Then we'll start again. है ना? कि continue करें. But 3 hours की क्लास है ना? What you are conveyed कि what is the duration of this class? 5 to 8. So we'll make it to like 5 to 8 है तो 7:45 पे we'll finish the class. Correct? But in between we'll take a break of 5 to 10 minutes. उसमें थोड़ा सा try to see what we have read, उसके बाद we can start it again. ठीक है? Okay, so we can start. अभी तक what we have discussed, clear, all clear? Anywhere, if you are facing any problem, just tell me, we can discuss it again. Okay? Acha, so we have discussed ki how to calculate number of fives in factorials. So sometimes this way also UPSC ask ki number of 5, if we are able to calculate, can we calculate number of 2s? Can we calculate number of 3s? This way, can we calculate if any factorial term is given, like 50 ka factorial? How many 2s are there? Suppose 10 ka factorial. How many 2s are there? Can we calculate? We were calculating for 5, ki how many 5s we can find out. So we were dividing the number by 5. If they are asking ki how many 2s are there, so we'll divide by 2. First step mein, we'll divide this 10 by 2. We'll get quotient as 5. Second step mein, we'll divide this 5 2. So what quotient we are getting here? 2. Third step mein, again we'll divide 2 ko 2 se. Quotient is 1. We'll stop here. And we'll add these numbers. 5 plus 2 plus 1. That means 8. 8 2s are there. If they are not asking about number of zeros, they can ask about how many 2s are there. How many 2s are there. So this way, if they are asking how many 3s are there, this way also they can ask. Suppose this is the expression. This you can write down. Suppose this is the expression. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is equal to 2 k power m into k, where k is other than 2. If this way it is asked, then, and they will provide some numbers also, k. So basically they are asking how many 2s are there. How many 2s are there in this expression. So isme, this is basically 10 ka factorial. This is 10 ka factorial. So isme how many 2s are there, we can calculate. So 2 k power m, that means how many times 2 has come in this expression. The same way they can ask about this way, ki 3 k power m into some number which is not having factor of 3. So here 3 k power m, so how many times 3 has come in this expression? 10 k factorial mein. The same way we'll divide 10 by 3, we'll see the quotient. 10 by 3, quotient 3. Then second term mein, this 3 will be divided by 3. So total 3 plus 1, 4 3s are there. So we were calculating number of zeros. For that we were looking for 5 and 2 ka pair. So factorial mein we understood ki number of 5s are less than number of 2s. So basically if we are calculating number of 5s, those many pairs of 5 and 2 we can make, and those many zeros will be there at the end. Next step mein, if they are asking ki how many 2s are there in this expression, how many 3s are there, how many 7s are there. So this way only, step 1, 2, 3, will divide by that number. If 3 is asked, we'll divide by 3. We'll see ki what quotient is coming. If they are asking about 5, 7, we'll divide by that number. We'll try to see ki what quotient is coming, and when we'll stop, when this quotient is coming less than this number. There we'll stop and we'll see, we'll add all those numbers and we'll say ki 4 times 3 has come in this expression. This way we can solve the questions, correct? Now we'll try to see when addition sign is there. Then how we can calculate number of zeros at the end or unit digit if they are asking. We'll try to see that when addition sign is there. Suppose we are having this way some expression कि y is equal to 1 का factorial plus 2 का factorial plus 3 का factorial plus 4 का factorial plus 5 का factorial. So what will be there, what will be the digit at unit place? What will be the digit at unit place? So what is unit place? If any number is written this way, 3, 4, 5, so this is unit place, first place. This is 10th place and this is 100th place. And we know also ki face value or place value, also we understood face value of this number. Face value of 5 is 5 only. Face value of 4 is 4 only. Face value of 3 is 3 only. But the second term is place values. So place values, 5 की place value, 5 into 1. 4 की place value, 4 into 10. 3 की place value, 3 into 100. That is why we read these numbers ki 300, 4 into 10, 45. That is why we read this way. So face value, place value, these also we'll discuss we'll discuss in detail when we'll start discussing 2-digit, 3-digit numbers. Place value, face value, how we are interchanging the digits, these things we'll understand. But if it is asked ki what is at unit place, that means basically they are asking about this last digit, 3, 4, 5, or we can say ki first digit if we are looking from right side, correct? So here what will be the digit at unit place? So how we can calculate this? Basically we need to find out ki what is there at unit place. 1 factorial ki value 1, 2 factorial 2, 3 factorial 6, 4 factorial 24 and 5 ka factorial 120. So we are going to add things. So unit place pe they are asking. So unit place pe we need to see ki what digits are coming. So 2, 1, 3, 6, 9, 9, 4, 13. 3 is there. So we are getting answer as unit place pe 3 will be there. Correct? This is understood? Now if we write another question ki y is equal to 1 factorial plus 2 plus 3 plus till 99 ka factorial. The question is again same. This is the second question. Ki what will be the digit at unit place? What will be the answer here? We have so many numbers, still 99 ka factorial, and we have seen here ki if this way it is written, we are getting answer as 3. But 5 factorial and beyond, if you are going at unit place, every time 0 will come, है ना? Unit place पे every time 0 will come. तो 0 0 0 0 0, तो unit place पे 3 ही आएगा. Try to understand this. Try to solve this first and see what you are getting in this. Basic addition we are doing here. ठीक है, try to solve this question first. See what you are getting. ये तो आसानी से समझ में आ गया. It is very simple. This we understood. कि we have calculated each values and then we have added the numbers which are at unit place. This way we can write 0 we can put left hand side pe. How many zeros you are writing, that doesn't matter. Try to see this trend. Try to see ki after 5 factorial what we are going to get. This is 120. 6 factorial mein what will be at unit place? 0. 7 factorial mein, 8 factorial mein, 99 till 99 factorial will get every time at unit place. If we are adding, only these numbers will come at unit place. If we are adding them, we'll get 3 only the answer. So whatever the question they are asking, this you need to understand. We are simply adding the things. When we add, the first we add the numbers or digits which are at unit place. Then we see what we are getting. If 13, 23, 33, this way it is coming, then we take carryover. But at unit place, we write this only. Correct? So here we need to understand this. This way if expression is given 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 till, if I write 1000 ka factorial, then also what will be the answer? 3 only. So this we need to understand and try to see. If you're not able to understand this, I will explain it again. How is it happening? So basically, I'm writing it again. See here, this is the expression till 99 ka factorial. So first term की value 1, second 2, third term 3 factorial 6, then fourth term 4 factorial 24, then 5 factorial 120, then 6 factorial pe unit place pe 0 will come, here some digits will appear. 7 factorial pe at unit place 0 will be there, some digits will appear. Here the question is about unit place only. Unit place only. 99 till 99 factorial every time will get 0 at unit place. And some digits will be here. Like 50 factorials where we are getting how many zeros? 12 zeros. So 12 zeros will be there. So this way we can write these values. When we are adding them, so this way only we are going to add. First place pe what is written? 1, 2, 6, 4. After then we have all zeros. So if we add them, what we are getting? 13. So we'll write here 3. 1 will be carryover. But the question is asking about what will be at unit place. So the answer will be here also. The answer is 3. Here also the answer is 3. If I ask you, if I change the question, if y is equal to 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 and so on till 1001 ka factorial, what will be at unit place? The answer will be 3 only, because 4 factorial and beyond, 5 factorial and beyond, we are getting 0, 0, 0, 0. So how many zeros are there? That will not matter. We'll get only these digits other than 0 at these 4 places. So answer will be this only. So if this way any question is asked, whatever the number is there, we'll get every time answer as 3. So this is understood? ठीक है? अच्छा. Then this is for last digit or unit digit. So in the question, this way also it can be written. Ki what will be the digit at unit place or last digit or last digit. Then also we'll consider कि what is there at unit place. उसमें slash करके unit place के बाद slash then last digit we can write. If this way it is asked, the same meaning, correct? Then the second variation can be, they can ask कि what will be the last 5 digits. What can be the last 5 digits, last 3 digits. This way they can ask questions, correct? Now we'll try to see. Suppose this way we have expression. So इसमें last 5 digits. So if this way question is asked, so first term में 1 is there, 1 को we can write last 5 as this way. Then 2 factorial, 2, 3 factorial, 6, 4 factorial. Then we have 120. Then 6 factorial की value 12 into 6, 720. Last 5 digits here. We just need to add them. कितना आ गया? 3, 1 carry over. 6, 1, 7. Then we have 8. Then 0, 0. So what will be the answer? 00873 will be our answer. This is very simple. So we are adding the things, but this way question will not be asked. This is to understand the things. Ki last 5 digits, this way we are going to add. So write down one question. इसको पहले note कर लो, then we can write a question. The question is, find out last 5 digits of y. Find out last 5 digits of y. And y is equal to this way. कि 100 का फैक्टोरियल प्लस 27 का फैक्टोरियल प्लस 4 फैक्टोरियल का स्क्वायर प्लस 10 फैक्टोरियल का क्यूब. दिस इज न्यू आई गेस. 10 फैक्टोरियल का क्यूब. देन 3 factorial का square plus 1. This way expression is there. This looks like little difficult because of this 10 factorial का cube. So basically for each term we need to calculate a number of zeros at the end. How many zeros are there at the end? In many terms you will see you are getting more than 5 zeros. More than 5 zeros. So for each term we need to calculate. Try to see here. Take first term 100 factorial. Try to calculate कि last 5 digits are what? What are last 5 digits? First calculate this 100 factorial में. 100 factorial में last 5 digits. So we know कि 100 का factorial, 50 का factorial, उसमें if we calculate how many 5s are there, that means those many zeros will be there. तो जैसे 100 का फैक्टोरियल में निकालेंगे तो 5s will be 100 को 5 से divide, will divide 100 को 5 से. So we are getting quotient as 20. That means more than 20 zeros will be there at the end. That means last 5 digits will be zeros only. So first term में we got last 5 digits as zeros only. So we'll write 0 0 0 0 5 times. Then we have this 27 का factorial. So 27 factorial को if we expand, so how many zeros are there at the end? 27 को will divide by 5. So 5 5s are 25. That means 5 zeros are there at the end. So here last 5 digits are zeros only. Then the same way, third term, 4 factorial का square. So 4 factorial is 24. 24 का square will multiply 24 into 24. So this way try to expand. Then we'll try to understand this 10 factorial का cube. कि what are last 5 digits? 3 factorial का square, that is very simple. 3 factorial, the value of 3 factorial is 6. 6 का square. Correct. Try to see 3 factorial square is very, इसको we can make cube. थोड़ा सा. So try to calculate and see for each term what are last 5 digits. Try to see this and see what you are getting and where you are stuck, कि where you are not able to calculate, कि what are last 5 digits. Sorry, what is the answer? So you are getting answer. What is that? 613. Okay. So for this term, first term, what are last 5 digits? All zeros. Then 27 factorial. So last 5 digits, zeros. 4 factorial ka square, 576. That means last 5 digit as 0, 0, 5, 7, 6. This way. Then we have 10 factorial ka cube, 6 zeros. Then we have 3 factorial ka cube. I have changed that thing. You got the right answer, but that 3 factorial I have changed. You got the right answer. For 3 factorial ka square, that is the correct answer. Yes, 793 is coming as the answer. So first, here we need to understand how we are calculating last 5 digits. Last 5 digits. So for each term, like 100 factorial mein, how many 5s are there? 100 by 5, 20, 20 by 5, 4. So total 24 zeros are there at the end. But we are interested in only last 5 digits. So 100 factorial mein 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zeros, sorry, are there. Last 5 digits we are talking about. Then 27 factorial. को we divide by 5. So this is coming 5. Then again 5 ko we are dividing by 5. We are getting 1. So we are getting total 6 5s. That means total 6 zeros are there. So in these kind of questions, if you are getting this 100 by 5, it is coming 20. That means more than 20 zeros are there. So we need to stop here only. We'll say ki in this 100 factorial term, last 5 digits will be zeros only. We don't need to calculate the all the number of zeros. We just need to see ki what are there at last 5 digits. Correct. Then we have third term. Then we have third term as 4 factorial ka square. So 4 factorial ka square. What is the value of this 4 factorial? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, 24. So 24 ka square, 24 into 24, that is 576. So isko we can write 00576, last 5 digits. Then we have this 10 factorial ka cube. 10 factorial ka cube. Here we need to understand how we can calculate how many zeros are there at the end. If we are having 10 factorial ka cube, we can write this way: 10 factorial into 10 factorial into 10 factorial, or not. So this is multiplication. So 10 factorial mein how many 5s are there? 2 5s. In this 10 factorial, how many 5s? Here also 2. So number of 5s we add, that means 6 5s are there. That means 6 pairs of 5 and 2 we can make. That means 6 zeros are there. Correct. And also we know this ki 10 ka square. So how many zeros are there at the end? 2. 1 plus 1, 2. 100 ka square. How many zeros are there at the end? 2 plus 2, 4. If we are given this way ki 100 ka cube, how many zeros will be there at the end? 100 into 100 into 100, 3 times multiply. We are multiplying 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. So here 10 factorial mein, if we see this way also, if we see this way कि 10 factorial का cube. तो 10 factorial में how many zeros are there? 2. So we'll write this way 0 0 and some digits will be there here 2 3 4. We are not interested. We are only interested in zeros. Iska if we take cube, so how many zeros will be there? 2 plus 2 plus 2. 3 times we are going to add. 6 zeros will be there at the end. Isko this way we can see कि 1 1 0 का square if we take, और 30 का square if we take. So last में 1 0. Before that we are getting some digit other than 0. If we take the square, how many zeros will be there at the end? 30 30. 1 0 is there. That means 2 zeros will be there in the product. So both way we can understand कि how many zeros will be there. So 10 factorial का cube, how many zeros are there at the end? 6. So that also we have calculated. Then we have 3 factorial का cube. So 3 factorial का cube, what will be the value? 3 factorial cube. 3 factorial is 6. 6 का cube, what will be the value? 216. 216. So 0 0 216. Then last value is 1. So we have calculated for each term ki what are the last 5 digits. Now we can add them. Now we can add them. So we have started here. कहाँ पे लिखा था? Okay. So for first term, last 5 digits are zeros only. For second term, last 5 digits zeros only. Third term के लिए what we have calculated? What are last 5 digits? 0 0 5 7 6. For fourth term, last 5 are zeros only. Then we have fifth term 216, last term 1. We just need to add them. So here 3, 1 carryover, here 9, then we have 5 2 7 0 0 7 9 3. After then there will be some digits, but we are not interested because in the question it is asked about last 5 digits. So very simply we have calculated and got the answer. For each term we have calculated last 5 digits. So this question was little difficult, but understandable, understood everyone, correct? So we can move forward. Acha. Then we have another question. Write down this. He find out number of zeros. Find out number of zeros at the end of the expression of x and y. X is 100 का फैक्टोरियल प्लस 25 का फैक्टोरियल प्लस 250 का फैक्टोरियल प्लस 1000 का फैक्टोरियल. देन y इज 100 का फैक्टोरियल प्लस 25 का फैक्टोरियल प्लस 250 का फैक्ट, the same, multiply here. Thousand का factorial. So for x and y separately, we need to calculate number of zeros at the end. This we'll try to solve. This is rather simple, and this is more simpler than this. So we need to here, for each term, we need to calculate how many times 5s are coming. So little calculation is there, but we know the approach. Ki here for each term, how many times 5 is coming, because multiplication is there. So it is very simple. We just need to see ki how many times 5 is coming here, how many times 5 is coming here, how many times 5 is coming here, how many times 5 is coming here. Then we are going to add them. Those many 5s are there, that means those many zeros are there at the end. So this is simple. You can calculate, try to see what answer you are getting. For y first, try to see what answer you are getting here. Thousand factorial में the calculation is more. This way only it will come. So basically we are just looking for number of 5s. Multiplication hai. We are calculating first for y. So for each term, how many times 5 is coming, that we are looking for. Correct. So 100 factorial mein how many times 5 is coming? 100 factorial mein, we'll try to see one by one. We'll calculate first this y wala term. So y mein we have 100 का factorial. तो 100 factorial How many 5s are there? 100 by 5, we are getting quotient as 20. Then 20 by 5, this is 4. 4 is less than 5, so total 24 5s are there. So here 24 5s are there, number of 5s. Then 25 factorial mein how many 5s are there? 25 by 5 plus 1, 6. Then 250 factorial mein 250 factorial. So 250 by 5. So here we are getting quotient as 25, 50, 50. 250 है ना? Yes. So here we'll get quotient as 50. Then 50 by 5 will get 10. Then 10 by 5 will get 2. Total 62. And here 1000 में 249. तो 1000 में भी we can do that way कि 1000 by 5, what quotient we are getting here? 200. Then 200 by 5, 40. Then 40 by 5, 8. Then 8 by 5, 1. So total 249. So in this expression, how many 5s are there? 24, 6, 62, 249. Total is 341. Yes, 341. So 341 will be our answer. Our answer is 341 zeros are there at the end. Correct? Now we'll see about this. The first expression, that is x. X may, how many zeros are there at the end? Try to calculate. How many zeros are there at the end? Calculated? Everyone? Try to take some 2-3 minutes, 2 minutes, and see what answer you are getting. What answer you got? 6. Acha, this was the thing. 25 is the least number. Here in this expression, we just see na कि when we were multiplying, so we'll try to see how many 5s are there, how many 2s are there only. Then we are going to add them. Why we are adding? Because how many times 5 has come. So 100 factorial mein 24 times 5 is coming. 6 times it is coming. This is clear? But what is not clear? Why we are adding them? Na? Why we are not multiplying them? So if this is the expression, in this expression, how many times 5 has come? Initially what we did, like we were calculating this way, कि 5 into 10 into 15 into 20 into 25. So in this expression, how many times 5 has come? And how many times 2s has come? 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Total 6 times. And number of 2s? Once, twice. Total 3 times. So we are adding these 5s, na? This is multiplication, and we are adding these 5s. So here also we are multiplying. So this is 100 factorial. So 100 factorial ko we can expand this way. So 100 factorial mein how many 5s are there? 24. This 25 factorial mein how many times 5 is coming? 6 times. So this way we are adding them. That is why we are adding, because multiplication sign is there. Correct? So you got the answer initially, I guess. है ना? You got the right answer. No, okay, for the previous question. Okay. So this understood why we are adding. When we will add, when this multiplication sign is there, then only will add number of 5s. Correct? Expression may we are looking for 5s and 2s. Understood everyone? ठीक है. Now we are looking for this x. X में what is there? 100, 25, 250, 1000. So I'm writing it here. $100 का factorial plus 25 plus 250 plus 1000. Correct? So if we are adding them, and we are interested in the zeros which are coming at the end, not in between or in the middle. Correct? So 100 factorial mein how many zeros are there? We have already calculated 24. So this way we can write 24 zeros. 25 factorial mein how many zeros are there? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then some non-zero digit will come. Correct? Because 25 factorial ke expansion mein we know ki 6 5s are there. That means 6 zeros will be there at the end. But after then what will be the digit other than 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any digit can come. Then 250 factorial mein so many zeros. Then 1000 factorial mein so many zeros. If we add them, here we'll get 0, here also will get 0, here also will get 0, here also 0, here till 6 terms. Till here we'll get 0, 6 terms tak. But here we are having one non-zero digit. So when we are adding, this digit will come or not? This digit will come. That means last may only 6 zeros are there. After then we'll get some non-zero digit. Correct? So if you are getting this kind of expression, try to find out the term which is having less number of zeros. That will be our answer. Suppose this way I am writing कि x is equal to 100 का factorial plus 250 का factorial plus 1000 का factorial plus 10 का factorial. How many zeros are there at the end of this expression? How many zeros will be there in this? We'll try to see कि which number is lesser and which number का factorial is having less number of zeros. Like 10 factorial mein how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. After then we'll have some digit, non-zero digit, and here so many zeros. Here also so many zeros, more than 2, that we are for sure, that we know ki more than 2 zeros are there. If we add them 0, 0, but here we'll get non-zero digit. That means at the end of this we'll get only 2 zeros. If this way some expression is given, we'll try to look for the smallest number which is having smallest number of zeros. That will be our answer. That will be our answer. Correct? Acha. So everywhere we are dividing by 5 and we are calculating number of 5s. So try to write down one question which is interesting puzzle kind of question. A person is smoking 5 cigarettes per day. A person is smoking 5 cigarettes per day for 25 days. Bracket में normally. A person is smoking 5 cigarettes per day for 25 days. Bracket में normally this person smokes 5 cigarettes a day. But if he is getting opportunity, he will smoke more. So that will not write. After full stop, write another statement. After smoking each cigarette, the person is saving some waste part of cigarette. Some waste part of cigarette. And by taking 5 such waste parts, and by taking 5 such waste parts, one new cigarette can be made. Till here everyone has written? By taking 5 such waste part, one new cigarette can be made. Full stop. Find out the maximum number of cigarettes. Find out the maximum number of cigarettes this person can smoke in 25 days. This we need to calculate. Find out maximum number of cigarettes the person can smoke in 25 days. This we need to calculate. Take 2 minutes and see what answer you are getting. This person is very intelligent. He has got a machine that makes a new cigarette with the help of 5 waste parts of the cigarette. Five cigarettes per day he is smoking. So for 25 days, 125 cigarettes so he is going to smoke. But he is having that machine that is making with one new cigarette with the help of 5 waste parts of cigarette. So for every cigarette he is smoking, he is saving some waste part and throwing under the bed. So what answer we are getting here? Sorry? 25 more cigarettes. So 25 more cigarettes he will smoke. He is very intelligent. He will smoke every cigarette. Every time he is smoking, waste part is there. So try to get an idea ki what can be the final. So what number you are getting? Like he is getting 150. So you are also getting 150. 150, everyone, 150. Six more cigarettes. 156. 161. He will be more happy then. How 161? Then 31. So add 125 plus 31 total. Try to see this. So I am getting answer as 150, 156 and 161 also. See here. So for 25 days, every day, at least 5 cigarettes he is smoking. That means 125 cigarettes he is going to smoke for 25 days. But for every cigarette, he is saving some waste part. And the 125 cigarettes say, how many waste part he will be having? 125 waste parts will be there. 125 cigarettes, that means 125 waste parts will be there in his room. So 125 waste parts say how many new cigarettes can be made? For every 5 waste parts say 1 new cigarette is being made. So how many new cigarettes he can make? 25. So total 150. But these new 25 cigarettes, again he will save some waste part, correct? So these 25 new cigarettes say, again he will save 25 waste parts say how many new cigarettes he can make? Again 5. Then with the help of these, like these 5 new cigarettes, he will smoke and save some waste part. So these 5 say again he will make 1 new cigarette. Then after this he will throw this. So total 125 plus 25 plus 5 plus 1. Total 156 cigarettes. This is also here we are dividing by 5, 5, 5. So just a fun question, but concept based. So we can, in the place of cigarette, we can put something else, and UPSC can ask question. UPSC cannot write cigarette in the question paper. So, but we have this idea, if this way some question is asked, we'll proceed this way. This approach we will follow. Understood everyone? 156 cigarettes, correct? Okay. Now we have understood addition wala bhi part. Then addition, after this addition wala part, we have last question of the day. Or we can see the previous year question. Just a second. So one previous year question we have already done. Okay, write down the question. If 14 15, if 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 1 is equal to 3k power m multiplied by n, where m and n are positive integers, comma, then what is the maximum value of m? Then what is the maximum value of m? What is the maximum value of m? This we need to calculate. This we have understood also, I guess, in the discussion. We were calculating number of 5s, number of 2s, number of 7, number of 3s. So here also we can get the answer. What answer we can get here? The options are this way: 7, 6, 5, 4. Options 7, 6, 5, 4. A, C, D. Correct? So this we understood na, ki how we can calculate number of 5s. So 3k power m, that means how many times 3 has come. How many maximum number of times 3 has come in this expression. If 5k power m, so how many times 5 has come maximum times in this expression. So basically we need to calculate number of times 3 has come in this expression. Correct? So how we can calculate? This we can write 15 ka factorial. 15 ka factorial. तो 15 का फैक्टोरियल में हाउ मेनी टाइम्स 3 हैज कम, 15 को विल डिवाइड बाई 3, quotient will be 5. 5 again will divide by 3, 1. 1 is less than 3, so we'll stop here. We can say ki 6 times 3 has come in this expression. 6 times 3 has come in this expression. So this way 5 ke power m, 7 ke power m, 8 ke power m, 9 ke power m, 2 ke power 3, 4, 5, any expression is coming this way and they are asking maximum value, then we'll calculate this way only. This has come in 2022. N can be any value. Like if we have calculated this 3 ke power 6, so 15 ka factorial is equal to 3 ke power 6 into n. So n की value 15 का factorial divided by 3 के power 6. So this way options में it will come. No, standard figure will not be there. Correct. So this way we need to understand कि 15 का factorial by 3 के power 6. Further little bit we can simplify. Like 15, तो 15 into 14, तो 3 का table 3, 6, 9, 15. So 15 factorial में 6 times 3 has come. So 3 वाले सारे cancelled out. We'll get only 2, 5. This way only some factor we will get. So this way if it is asked, so we can write these value, m की value here, then n की value we can calculate this way, 15 factorial by 3. This way we can calculate and get the answer. So we have, okay, so write down the last question which we will discuss in next class. This is little not that difficult, but okay. Find the number of zeros, find number of zeros at the end of the expression. Find number of zeros at the end. This way expression is given. 2 के power 156 minus 2 के power 155 minus 2 के power 154 multiplied by 3 के power 156, 3 के power 155 minus 3 के power 154. In this expression, we need to find out number of zeros at the end. This we will discuss in the next class. When is your next class? Shrilayani. Okay. Okay. So whenever the next class is there, so tomorrow I guess Abhyas is there. So tomorrow I don't think there will be class. Today Abhyas, the first test was essay. So that was there. So we got this timing. So Abhyas tomorrow and the day after tomorrow also Abhyas test is there for means, for this year's means. 5 to 8 only. Yes, 5 to 8. I am saying that is why this hall was vacant. Correct. So we'll meet in the next class and discuss with this question. I will again do the recap of what we did in today's class. After then we'll discuss this question. Then we'll discuss some more question and we'll jump to this unit digit, 2-digit and 3-digit number. Yes, uspe we'll discuss. So thank you everyone. We'll meet again. Welcome.